Hi, Evan Pantazi. Wanted to talk to you about Kyusho again. Hey, fancy that. Anyway, I wanted to get into the aspect of your martial art, your style, not mine. I've been introducing it into many different things, from Kisi to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to Wing Chun to karate, everywhere, because it's easy to do. You just take the actions and the movements of your style, and you just look for targets, and you use a tool that will accommodate that target, and you're good to go. And you get such great efficiency, such great potential and effect. It's just amazing what you can accomplish. But there's not a lot of people that are trying to work this Kyusho into their art. It's because of a couple different reasons. People that have tried it in the past have had difficulty with it, because Kyusho is a very particular instrument of knowledge, and you cannot put it in your system for your school, your mass public, because they're not going to like it. And most people just don't like pain, they don't like dysfunction, which occasionally you have to go through with the Kyusho to actually learn it. You can apply it on people, but you're not going to really understand it unless you get it done back to yourself. And again, if you bring it into your regular classes, you'll see over time people say that begin by saying, oh yeah, well, we love this stuff, this is great, this is amazing, but after a while you start to see them drop out. So you can't really just pop it in your system and expect people to go ooh and ah, and that's the problem with many people that are learning the Kyusho, is they're just trying to use it for another thing to put in their school. What you need to do is you got to keep it special like it really is. Okay, you have to have a special class. Now, I've recommended, and I have this in my program, that you do it once a month. And a lot of people complain once a month is not enough. Well, more than once a month, and it's not special anymore, number one. Number two, again, you have the same problem, the attrition, because people just don't like the pain and dysfunction. So you need to keep it on a more special basis. And the classes are only 2 hours. I mean, they're not a long period of time. All you need to do, though, is cover one concept and get it so that the person has a technical skill with it, and not an experiential skill, a technical skill, and then keep that class for the rest for experimentation. Now, what you to do is you just tell them to go out and start working it in their regular martial art, not as an application. Keep that away, because most people won't like it, and you shouldn't invite anybody, or just anybody, into the class. You should have a special group of people that you invite into that small group. And you have them everywhere they see that one target for the week as an example. Say you give them the behind the ear target, okay, the facial nerve, the root of the facial nerve. Say you give that to them and say, every time you're in your regular class, don't apply this, but see where it will fit into the style. And before they know it, that whole night or that whole class or that whole program or the whole style seems to evolve around that one target. Okay, that's how you teach a person correctly. And it's, again, most people don't understand this, and that's why the Kyusho is going to be hard to get to be a mass adoption, is because people are not understanding how to teach it properly. There is a specific way, there's a specific program, and that's what Kyusho International is all about. We're helping you to try to understand how to do this correctly, so your people will get the most benefit, and you're not going to harm your school in the process. In fact, it's just another profit center for you if you're a professional. All right, holding the special classes, because yeah, you should charge for it, because you're going to be paying for seminars and education to go out and learn it. You should recoup it for the betterment of all your students. And once they see, once the regular students see that the interest level of the Kyusho practitioners, that special group that you're going to hold, they're going to want in, number one, and you got to be very particular, and they're going to see that it's generating a greater interest in the art, a greater depth in the art, and then it's going to become infectious. So your Kyusho class will grow as well. You don't have to start it big, just one person, two people, and then start working with it. And again, I try to stress to my people, we have different levels of affiliates, we have a study group leader. Now, a study group leader just puts together a group, and that group grows. And the study group leader is not supposed to be a teacher. I don't care what rank you are compared to a white belt in your class. You play with the one target that you're after, say that facial nerve, and you all play with it and try to come up with different ideas. You become a student with your students, okay? And it's not a ridiculous concept. That's the way you learn even more, is to be a part of it, okay? Not just a person sitting with a black belt and professing everything here and there. You share the experience, okay? And then you let them create things, and someone might see something you don't. Even if they're a white belt, they're going to see something that you don't. So again, that's just our base. Then we have the training instructors who run classes, but I urge every training instructor to remain a study group leader position where you're training with them all the time. And then we have certifying instructors that have been there, done that, and they can see when a person reaches a certain level in it. But again, even the certifying instructor should be a study group leader in perpetuity, because that's where their skill's going to grow. And I've seen a lot of people, even in my organization, they've gotten to a certain point, and all of a sudden they level out because they start teaching, they start professing, they start pontificating as opposed to practicing, and that's what dissolves their groups. And that's why we have instructor burnout too. We have the attrition in our instructors because they don't really adhere to the concept that the program has. Those that stick with it, I've seen over the years, are still maintaining a good solid group. Many of them have got groups in other countries. They're doing seminars in different countries, and it's just amazing the growth that they can have because they're willing to help people, but they're also willing to learn at the same time. So that's the Kyusho International program. If you're interested in becoming a part of it, go to Kyusho.com, and up at the main menu you'll see a tab that says Join. Go down to the affiliate link and read all about it. We welcome you, any style. We can help you, and we can get you not only into learning Kyusho, but how to work with it correctly with people, so you can help people and help them help others. And that's our motto: help as many people as possible with Kyusho. So thanks for watching.